Hey Taurus, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am here with your February reading. I have already dealt your cards. Let's dive in. If anyone would like a personal reading from me, just email me, Tara@Tara's Tarot. And there's also some information below. So you guys are going to love your reading. I'm just going to kind of sum up just so you know what it's about, and then we're going to dig in here. You're turning a corner. Your waiting days are over. There's some kind of big climax and big success, big release. You're wrapping up whatever cycle you've been through that's been a lot of waiting or feeling stuck or not knowing, feeling out of control. That has ended. And a whole new path is opening up in front of you. So you are free to move forward. You've made it. You've paid your dues. You've learned your lessons. You're released from whatever that cycle was for you. Yeah, there's a whole new, practically speaking as well, a whole new potential reality for you to make it whatever you want it to be. You have something practical to show. It's like on one level spiritually, you're free from what you've kind of the past, but also practically something has developed to the point you have something to show for it on a practical level as well. And there's this new path. There's a lot of hope. You're putting down a lot of burdens. You're putting down a lot of stress. You're reaching the end of that cycle. You're coming out of feeling a lot of lack, feeling rejection, feeling like you don't have enough money or things are not going your way. And there is a victorious outcome. There's some things I want to clarify, but this is beautiful. You are moving forward on your path. You have made your way out of all that, whatever was keeping you stuck and holding you down. So right out of the gate, present core situation, the world. So this is your soul is ready to move on. You are transcending whatever cycle that you were in, that you were meant to go through, to learn lessons, to experience what you wanted to experience, to whatever. You're transcending that now. You've reached the end and you're free. Whatever story that was, whatever circumstances that included, you are free to move on. This is like the best card to get, especially in this position. So nice. You're released. Now, the recent past, we had the Hangman. So something, it was not time for some reason to move forward in the past. You had to go through this for a reason. The Hangman card is all about, God saying, it's not time to do anything now. It's not time to move forward. You have to stay exactly where you are. And often that, from our perspective, feels like we're suffocating and feels like we're stuck and we're bored and why can't we move forward? What do we do? But it's forcing us to learn a new level to overcome things that are out of our control, to have patience, to make peace with the circumstances we are dealt. That is a huge lesson that can carry us through many, 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 many situations. Also, maybe there was something external that it wasn't time yet. Like maybe you're praying for a new job and the new job just isn't coming. You're not getting interviews. Well, that new job may be waiting for you, but the person who's going to leave that job to open it up for you hasn't left yet. So it's just, okay, we're waiting for the pieces to line up together. And now we are free. Now they have lined up. Now we are released. We're not the Hangman anymore. Huge triumph, huge transcendence. Now the near future, we've got the Two of Wands. A new path forward, knowing where to go, knowing where you want to move forward, knowing how to move forward, making steps to move forward. Now you are free. It's like he's got the crystal ball in his hand and he's like, okay, where do I go? What do I want? And he sees and he has help. And now he knows, okay, now we move forward. So how huge is that? The waiting days are over. You are ready to move forward. Whew. Now, on a deeper level here, what's going on behind the scenes? Why is this happening? What is going on here? We've got the Four of Swords. This is showing there's a lot of rest and healing for your soul. This is right underneath the World card. So this is like, okay, you've just broken free. You've broken through. You're not the hangman anymore. You're released. We can move this forward. But this is kind of like, you know, the near future is when you know what path you want to follow, when you know the direction forward, when you're ready to walk. Right now, this is a time of kind of reflecting, resting, healing, taking a step back from the action and recovering, recuperating, consolidating your forces and your energies so that you can have the energy and be ready to move forward. So this is all about, okay, good. Now there's nothing you have to do. You just have to heal and rest and process where you just were, where you are now, and just heal yourself and regenerate. Whew. This feels so good. I'm so happy for you. On top, what's on the surface level? What can we see? What do we know? The Seven of Pentacles. So you're seeing something you've been working towards come to fruition. You're seeing a practical result for all your hard work, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be career. It's something practical that affects your life practically. And now with this card also, there's an element of now we get to contemplate, where are we going from here? Where do I want to go? Now that I have gotten here and produced what I've wanted to produce, now that I have something to show for my hard work, now what? Because you're free. You can move forward. You're free to move forward. So contemplating, okay, practically, how do I do this? Where do I go? What do I want? Where am I putting my energy? What am I investing in? Now, crossing this World card is the Five of Pentacles here. So, I'm just taking this as this cycle that you were in probably didn't feel very good and was a lot about, in your experience, feeling left out, feeling down on your luck, feeling like you don't have enough, being in that lack reality where you just don't have what you need and it doesn't feel good. But that was at odds with this energy. And then the fact that we have the Seven of Pentacles here, I'm just not really seeing that being significant right now. Unless there was something in your situation where now that you're at the end of this cycle, maybe something had to be like, for example, say you were waiting for like a divorce to go through and now, okay, as a result of that, you don't have enough money or you don't have as much as you had before. But it's saying there's a whole new reality dawning. So don't worry about this. Everything happening now is moving you forward. You do have something to show for it. There is a new path ahead, and representing you, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's a whole new path opening up in a practical way. There's a whole new reality. So you don't need, this doesn't need to haunt you or bother you. If you are going through something right now where this may be even two separate things, where you are released, you are moving forward, but there's some kind of financial hardship or some kind of having to do something on your own or feel left out, that's going to change. That's not coming into the future with you. Because, again, we have this Ace of Pentacles here. So this is also showing, yeah, it is time for a new future. It is time now. All the energy that is out there, that is coming, intersecting with your life, that God has for you, there's this whole new potential to work with, and you can walk through that path. You can make this whatever you want it to be. It's that time where everything is right for you to move forward, for you to take this opportunity, for you to move forward in a practical way. And this is abundance. So this is like a very helpful energy. Now you have to do your part. You have to figure out what you want. You have to figure out where you're going. You have to figure out, okay, how do I want to make this work? But the universe is supporting you. This is your time to move forward. Again, near future, new path, hanging overhead, new path, result of what you've worked hard, getting a payback. Okay, so we have this new future dawning for you. Thank God. The environment is the star, so there's a lot of hope here. You know, you may even have a vision or a sense of, this is what I'm meant to do. I believe in this. I'm following this voice, this calling, or just being filled with hope again, or seeing the hope of the situation. You're free, you're moving forward, and you're being gifted this energy that's on your side to really launch forward in a whole new reality, create a whole new reality for yourself. And, you know, it's possible. The energy's on your side. Now, we do have the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Swords. So this is just feeling exhausted from this whole journey. You know, wanting to put down the load, wanting to release some things, which you will. You're getting to the end of this cycle. You know, you're being freed again from whatever burdens you've been carrying. Now, your fear is that your hope and fear. So the Nine of Wands is all about, do I have enough energy to make it through? Do I have enough left in me to continue on? I am exhausted. I am tired. I feel beaten down. Can I push through? And yes, you can. This is about to wrap up. You can drop all those wands. Remember, we're healing. We're resting, we're getting re-energized. So any fears about, oh my God, I don't want to go through this anymore, I can't, I'm exhausted. Let that go. It's just a fear, because you are at the end of that struggle, and it is now your time to rest. Take a bath, sleep, rest your mind. It's peaceful now. You don't have anything to worry about anymore. You're collecting yourself, you're re-energizing so that you can get ready in the near future to walk forward, walk through this new path that is being presented to you. Oh, yeah. Now, the outcome. Okay, interesting. We have got the Chariot. Victory, triumph, again, moving forward, moving on, leaving behind the troubled areas, the troubled times. You're in control. You're getting what you want. You're moving towards where you're meant to go, and it's in alignment with the universal energy and your higher self. So you are getting taken there. You are flying. You are cruising. You are launching into another phase of life. Eight of Pentacles, working hard on what you're trying to create. So doing the work, taking the practical steps, going to classes, doing research, doing the work, making sales, saving your money, whatever that is, you know, this is the role that you take to just continue to push that forward, to continue to do the necessary steps to continue on towards what you're working on, what you want. And then we have the Two of Cups here. So, you know, obviously this is like a romantic, you know, reciprocated feelings. Because I'm not seeing, that doesn't mean this won't apply to you as a romantic thing, but I'm not really seeing a romantic storyline. That's not jumping out at me. So while it may apply to some of you, there's a victory around a connection with someone, a relationship. This can also just be healing a connection, recuperating, having open communication again, understanding both sides of the situation, having forgiveness, having healing. Again, remember that healing energy is big. Maybe the situation that you were going through was about a relationship, and that's going to get better. There's going to be a breakthrough. This new path also has to do with some kind of an emotional fulfillment or emotional connection, whatever, romantic, not romantic, whatever that is. Now, the last card is interesting, which I want to look at, the Eight of Swords. So it's almost as if there's some element of fear that is imprisoning you or making you feel like you can't be free, that you can't move forward, like you're almost too afraid to move forward in fear of what will happen if I do this. Am I going to make the wrong step? But if I do that, then that's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But really, it's just fear keeping you, holding you hostage. And we don't want that because we're in control. We want to live our lives. We don't want to be bound by fear, right? That's hell. So why this fear when everything is going so well? So let's just get a clarity card on that. Maybe it's that I'm scared of what I've been through to happen again. Now that I have this great breakthrough and things are moving forward, what if? So no, stop, right? Where's that thought coming from? Is it just a fear? Then put it in its place, right? Discern. Is this a real logical? Okay, because if it is a real logical thing that you have to deal with, you can deal with it practically. You can address it and tend to it. But if you feel triggered to the point where you're stuck and stagnant, and that's so weird, look, stuck and stagnant, and you can't break free and live your life how you want to live because you're afraid of something happening, that is not a true, that's an illusion. That's going to cause you nothing but more pain. So let's look at what that is. Let's get some guidance and clarity on this Eight of Swords energy for Taurus. Why are they feeling this way? What is the significance of this message for Taurus? The Eight of Swords. Yes, the Ace of Cups. So it's saying that you don't have anything to fear anymore. That the other shoe really has dropped in a good way. That it really is time now to engage with life, to trust the situation, to open your heart, to receive all the good stuff that's meant for you, to receive healing, to receive a good connection, to receive a positive new reality. But look, when we're trapped by our thoughts that are just illusion, meaning that little devil voice inside, oh, don't do that because you're going to get hurt again. Does that really have your best interest in mind? No, it's trying to just trick you into keeping yourself closed off, into still feeding into that energy. No. We have a choice, okay? We do not want to live in that place. So, that closes our eyes to the reality. So we don't want to be in a position where we can't see and appreciate and let and embrace this energy, okay? That energy is here for us now. You've made it through. You're done. So you don't have to worry about whatever you're fearing about again. Now, that's not to say, okay, we're not going to have bad days. We're not going to have negative things happen. But it's different because we can deal with that stuff then and there and move through it. That's different from being imprisoned by fear. Right? And you don't have to be prisoner anymore because you're done. You're done being the hangman. That is your past. You have a victorious future ahead. You're free. So please, please, please You can decide and discern, where are these, is this a fear I have to address? Is this something that is practically in my reality right now? Or is this just a thought that I am choosing to believe? Because you can knock that out. This is the energy that's here for you. Love. So open up to accept this. Healing, thawing your heart, having more energy. You know, you're free. Damn, that was good. All right, before we go, let's just get one Archangel Michael card for self and act accordingly. It says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you for giving me courage and strength. All right, let's get one more. Any messages for Taurus? Any message for Taurus? What's most important for Taurus? Okay, God is in charge. So, you know, you don't have to worry. This is all going according to plan. This is all a good, positive shift. It's saying, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to heal everything and everyone involved. So all this is happening exactly according to plan. This is good for you. This is all about healing. You're really entering a brand new positive phase in your life that you have been waiting for. So, you know, you don't have to fear any longer. If you are struggling with managing your anxiety and fear thoughts, you know, share that below. We can all help each other, share what we've been going through. But just know it's a prison we create for ourselves. So therefore we have the power to say no and free ourselves, because there's nothing negative here. It is all beautiful. You are wrapping up this cycle. You are free. You are moving forward to such more positive, healing, loving energy. So, whoa, so happy for you, Taurus. If anyone wants to look at their situation in depth, private reading, just email me, tara@tarastarot.com. There's also some information below. But I hope you guys have a great month. I'm so happy for you. Woo! So if this made sense to you, leave your comments below, and I will talk to you guys next month. Okay, bye.